Okay, after screwing around with the wiring and looking at wiring diagrams and buzzing out the wires, turns out that the twin braided red with a green tracer connects to the brake fluid reservoir on a plastic red with a green tracer, and the wiper motor uses a red with a green tracer plastic to a braided red with a green tracer. Totally illogical in my book. You know, you think they'd keep the braided with the braided, and well, obviously not. So now my wiper works perfectly. Why don't I show you? Come with me to the sea. I know I shouldn't sing, should I? I shouldn't do a lot of things, but there you go. So, ignition on, wiper slow. Wiper fast. How about that? Fucking brilliant. And I'll never use them. Slow. Ooh, I wonder if park works. I didn't try that. Ah. It appears it doesn't. Okay, so that's something I gotta look into. Park, I really don't give a shit about, but I will fix it. Okay, here it is, masked up and painted. Waiting for this to dry. That probably won't be until tomorrow for you, the next video. As you can see, I've taped up the area where the bearings will reside, and I will clean off the excess paint and down there too, clean that off, but I gotta wait for it to dry. This has had 3 coats of paint. There's a couple of little runs, but I'm really not worried about it. It's not like anybody's gonna see it. So there you go, and this is what you should do. And you naysayers that say, oh, you don't need to do that, well, then you don't do it. But I have, and I will continue, because this is what professionals do. Here it is, all cleaned up and painted. Some dust in there that I'm going to get rid of before I take it to the Diff builder. Looking pretty good. Not worried about it in these areas because, well, I don't want paint there, do I? Next thing to do is to get this pin out so that I can remove the gears in here. And I will be giving those to the company that's doing this. I've got to give this a bit more of a blast. And whilst you could probably use something like a 6-inch nail, I've got an old 3/16 Allen key, which obviously is hardened steel. So I'm going to see if I can drift out that pin, and if I can drift out that pin, then I'll be able to get the internal workings here out, and then the guys can deal with it. Let's get on with it. Okay, as you can see, the pin is coming out. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Here she comes. Oh, I gotta put the camera down, sorry. Okay, I've drifted the pin out. Note the pointy bit goes in that direction, although of course that won't matter to me because I'm not putting this together. Now I gotta get this out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna need another drift. Let me get a brass drift. Okay, so here is my brass drift. I've just given it a tap, and I'm sorry about this at the moment because I've lost my head strap, so it's kind of difficult. Hang on. Okay, so that pin is almost out. A little bit more to go. What I do need to do is get back through that hole there. Sorry. Yep. There we go. Let's see if I can do this again. I'm sorry. Alright, so you can see I've drifted out that pin and that pin. Now this sleeve should come out, which is the most important piece. Now we should be able to get these out. Now there's a shim there. And how do these come out, folks? Well, that's interesting, isn't it? I have no clue how they come out. Haha, here we go again. Oh, let's see. And we can see they turn. It's a mystery, as Toya Wilcox would say. It's a mystery. Oh, no it's not, Gary. Look at that. Hey, I didn't know that. You just turn it and out she comes. Look at that. Hey, this is all news to me, guys. Never done this before. Look at these lovely shims. Shim shim shalabim. Ooh, that one doesn't want to come out. Come on. There you go. Alright. Now, I'm going to give these all a good, bloody good clean. Then I'm going to paint this as much as I need to. I think I mentioned it before, but I'm going to mention it now. Look, you can see there's some damage on there. Hopefully that won't be a problem. That was by the previous monkey that did the work on this. So let's get all of these pieces cleaned up, and we take it from there. And look, yes, a shim. A shim, two shims, one shim. Shim shim shalabim. And oh, this one has the same as well. There you go. Well, that's up to the guys to sort out. They're the professionals, and no doubt they'll charge me the professional prices. Golly gosh. I am hoping, and I don't know if it's going to happen, that they'll allow me to record when I go down there. Not them doing the job, because I don't know when they're going to get round to it, but at least talking to them and going over the various pieces. If that doesn't happen, you won't see it.